Hi, Donna. This is your reading. Okay, I'm starting off by connecting with your past. As I connect with your past, I feel that there was a loss where you had to let something go. And I feel that this loss is someone or something that's passed away. When I say something, I feel it could be a pet or a loved one. It's definitely a loved one or something you've had to let go of. Since letting go or having to let go of this, I feel you was in a state of entrapment. Comes to mind, the word entrapment, where you're locked in this environment due to this loss or whatever you've had to let go of, and not really knowing how to get out of the situation. So that's what I'm picking up with your past issue. Excuse me. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the present moment with you. And you seem to be very timid about, your picture looks lovely, you look gorgeous, and it seems to be this unsure, insecure, you seem to be lacking in confidence, like, am I good enough? Can I really show myself? And yes, looking at your picture, you look lovely, you look gorgeous. So for some reason you seem to be very insecure about yourself, as if I'm not really good enough to be out there. And yes, you are. And this is really surprising, because I looked at your picture and I get such a lovely person from you. But what I'm getting at, because of this insecurity with you, I get a tendency for you to react in a way that you don't really want to react, but it's because it's more like a habit reaction on how to deal with things, and it can be seen as throwing your toys out the pram to others. And it's just because you're not feeling. It's a habit. It's not even how you're feeling anymore. I feel it's just a habit of a knee-jerk reaction that it's just like a routine reaction what you do now. So I guess that I can feel deep down you just want to cut these. There's someone you want to who's hurt you, and you just want to cut them. You just want to cut, and you want to break this connection. And as I feel you wanting to cut this connection, I get a sense of anger. It's like you really want to cut that cord with some aggression. And the reason why I feel you want this to do is because you just want to be loved. You want to cut those ties to that bad energy, and just move on to be loved and have that love, that cuddle, that warmth, that beautiful, loving feeling that we all deserve to have. So, and they're telling me the best way for you to deal with this is self-discipline. For some reason that seems to be the advice for you. You giving yourself self-discipline and control. Now I'm unsure what this actually means, but I'm hoping that you can understand that message. So for you, after all that I've been saying, the advice for you to move forward is to focus on your self-discipline. Also, with this, locking yourself away won't make the change. If you can imagine like a caterpillar, it cocoons itself and comes out like a beautiful butterfly. That sort of change isn't going to be the change for you. That's not going to work for you. Your change is with self-discipline, self-awareness, and a self-focus. I might go deeper into this later on at the end of the reading to give us a bit more direction on what this self-discipline and self-focus that you're advised to look into or to do to help yourself out of this situation. But locking yourself away isn't going to be, you're not going to get that cocoon, then come out like a beautiful butterfly, all with everything changed. It's not going to work like that. It's just down to you to do that work, and that work is going to be, you've got to work on yourself, learn to have fun, make a fool of yourself, stop being so worried about, oh, am I good enough? Let yourself go, have fun, and that's what they're telling me for you to do. With this self-discipline, can look after yourself. So it's that self-management thing. So allow yourself to have fun. Okay, but the self-discipline, I don't know why they get the need to say self-discipline more as opposed to go out and have fun. I'm hoping that you can connect with this. So how do I see things panning out for you? I feel you. It's going to be hard for you. I don't think you're going to cut these ties as much as you want to cut this with anger and just toss it all aside, and so you can move on and be loved. I feel there's going to be more memories attached as you try and move on, and those memories are going to be the things that's pulling you back. I see you trying to move on and having fun, but I still feel this cord attachment, and this attachment to a negative experience I feel that's gone on in the past for you to carry it, this dragging on with you, is going to be self-discipline, control it, and I feel like it's like controlling your thoughts. This is that self-discipline. You've got to, so when you start feeling yourself going off down that, say no, control yourself and move on to the other way. Have fun. Stop going down this negative route of dragging your mental thoughts down this negative way. Rewind, pull back, and choose to go in a positive way. Force yourself to have the fun option rather than this negative thing, which I feel can be a snowball effect, because once you start thinking, it's just that things start expanding and growing, and it's a negative ball of energy once you start thinking down there. So rewind, go back and go to the fun option, hence why the message is for you to have fun and discipline yourself. When you start feeling yourself going that way, whoa, say no, pull back and go for the fun option. It's not going to be easy, because I feel coming up you're still going to have this past memories dragging you back, but the more you practice this self-discipline, the easier it will be. More and more and more, it's like a practice routine. It's because I said the word habit quite a few times, the knee-jerk reaction. It's just your conditioned way of behaving, and I feel you need to change that conditioning, thinking negative, to start pulling yourself back to go for the positive, happy, fun option, which is going to do you the world of good. And I'm going to finish off this by saying, yes, you are good enough. Okay, thank you for letting me read for you. I hope I've managed to give you some guidance. I know this style of reading does dig deep down into some deep emotional feelings, and I feel this is the style of reading I needed to give to you, and it's what you needed to hear. So many thanks again, and many blessings.